Everyone listen very carefully because tomorrow we'll have the discussion on this particular topic itself. And today we will have the feedback. So give your full attention and see how she prepared the slides and what she's trying to explain, how her explanation is, and I'll give full details to her. And then it will be very useful for you if you want to prepare your presentation. These things you can keep it in mind, and then you can prepare your presentation very easily. Okay. Yes, Alekhya, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Continue. Let's start.
Good evening, everyone. Today I want to talk about the pleasure of reading. I would like to start with this image. As you can see here, we have a quiet library setting, and there's a person sitting comfortably in that chair and deeply engaged in that book. And here you can observe here we have a large window. It's showing a Ottoman landscape, a beautiful Ottoman landscape. It show in this through some golden light, sunlight creates some quasi atmosphere. By this picture, we can feel this picture told to us like uh, reading is not a activity, is a we can escape from our daily life stress. So, and now you can let's talk about what is reading. Reading is the simply the process of just seeing the letters, and more than just it's a paper. It's more than just seeing the paper. We have to understand what is there, and we can gain that ideas and learn something new from that. And it's a fundamental skill that opens door to knowledge and expand our imagination and foster the personal growth. And while we are exploring exploring the new books or anything, it gives us countless, it helps us to countless ways. So now let's discuss about why the reading is so important. First one, first one is boost the brain function. If reading is a workout for our brain, uh, we reading while we are reading, it improves our memory, critical thinking, and problem solving. If you are reading our if we are reading when we are reading we are engaging our brain actively. By this over the time, this all abilities we are strengthening over the time. And next, reduce reading is known as to reduce the stress and enhance emotional well-being. If we are taking time to read, we are awake from the daily life stress to we are feel calm and peace. We are balanced our balanced day life is a peace and calm way. And next, furthermore, reading also expands knowledge and empathy. With reading books and stories, we can understand the people in the great way, and we are enlarging the perspective of our world, and we are understanding the people's good great way. And next we discuss about the cognitive development, how it supports, why it is that much of valuable habit. First one is improved memory. It's like as I said, it's a workout for memory, where it's like improving memory muscles, and improve strengthens the neural connections and boosting memory connections. If you read novel or any book, we have so many characters, and we have to remember their relationships and what is going on that story. It helps to improve our memory. And if you are whenever you observe while reading, and while you are when you are watching movie, we are you are remember everything without missing anything. Like that, if you have started reading, it improves our memory. And next, critical thinking enhance analysis and evaluation skills. Nowadays we are always rely on Google. If we are not at all thinking about anything, if without a Google or graduates, we are able to think. It improves critical thinking. This skill helps to improve in our this skill helps to while reading with reading. And problem solving. If you if you are reading books, in that book, persons, that person have so many problems, like he don't have a job, and he have some relation issues, and outside any some issues. If we are read this those things, we get to know how he solved and how to approach those things, so that we have to improve some toolkit on our mind. If we have whenever we are encountered with those things, we can easily those things to solve this problem. So these things we can improve from reading book. And next, benefits for emotional well-being. First one is stress relief, escape and relaxation through reading. While reading, we are enter into a new world. It's a without any transport or any plane, no tickets. We are simply sat in our chair. We are enjoying that story and empathy. Uh, when we are reading the books, understanding the people, empathy, how they are feeling, how they are facing their problems. Uh, I'm reading currently Thousand Splendid Suns book, and now I'm understand in that book I understand that the story is about one girl, how she facing in childhood onwards problems. We get to know how the people are facing those situations, how to overcome that in that painful situations also. And next, happiness. While reading books, we can feel joy and happiness, but it's a matter to connect with that books. Then only we feel enjoy. It's like a Wi-Fi, and not only happiness, we feel like inspired and motivation also, and personal growth. Uh, if the books is like a good friend or wise mentor to us, they, but books are not judge us to with we are doing or not. They only encourage us to do what it is better for our future, and we are get to know about our own self. And next, benefits for knowledge and understanding. We have some benefits about expanding our vocabulary. You ever felt about like this, while speaking with anyone, you are searching for words to say. It's a somewhat problem, but while reading we get to know lot of words. There is no need of dictionary. We have own dictionary in our mind. uh, it's like a if we have a wardrobe like cupboard with full of dresses, like outfits. If we have new outfits like a some outfits for some words for interview, jobs, and official way. Some are some words for with our friends and family members. Some for it's like a Shakespeare phrases for impressing for your crush. Like that, we have to get to know lot of the phrases and words. By this we our confidence while speaking, we have so much of confidence, and our speak our English also, that particularly the words creates more stylish, and it creates more confidence. People also get easily attracted to us. And better writing skills. We have limited vocabulary, but without better writing skills, it's not that much enough. So it's like a we have all ingredients to do cook, but we don't know how to cook. Like if we have that ingredients, so we are preparing like a instant noodles. But if you have a good writing skills, we can prepare a spicy and delicious food. Like if we are writing, if we have a good writing skills, we are impress the readers, uh, uh, impress the readers. And next, learning about different cultures. If we are reading the different books, we are learning about the cultures, and learning about the cultures. If we not at all going to that places. If we sit at one place and go, we can go Japan, and walking through the Paris streets, and Paris streets in a in your village. Is that possible from your normal village from in India, in our, like our place. And understanding complex issues. While growing, reading, we understanding complex issues in our own problems also, like they are facing problems, and politics issues, and climate changes. If we are faced, if we are read any psychology related books, we can able to understand what is happening with us, and also we can understand our friends or family, why they are behaving, and how to change that people. These all things are we get the benefits from reading books. And next, benefits for creativity and imagination. It's like a coloring to the black and white things, inspiring new ideas. With reading we reading the book reading is inspiring new ideas and sparking to the new things to us. It's like a pushing ourselves to do better and dream bigger. And it's a with reading books, we feel like anything is not possible also. While reading book, we feel like it is possible. How the, that's what inspiring the books and fostering imagination. While reading, we can able to every time whenever reading, we are imagination things like when I am read that Tenali Raman books, I imagination like how Sri Krishna Devaraya quote is there, how they are met and how they are speaking, how they are solving the situations, like that. Imagination will helps every while reading so many books. We are imagination. Uh, by reading, our imagination grows and developing storytelling skills. Books are telling a storytelling classes to us, how to tell a story, how to keep the suspense, how to keep the attention to the people, how to captivate the sorry, how to captivating the audience. Books are telling to us how to do that. It's like a, if I say I was went to one store, it's a normal thing. But if I say like this, I went to store, and when I'm while I picked the fruit, I see a cat, but a cat is wearing the sunglasses. This sentence is sounds more nice, right? Like that, there is books developing our storytelling skills. Next, different types of books. We have some types of books: fiction, non-fiction, and classic contemporary bestsellers. First, fiction. Fiction is like when we are reading books, it takes us in our everywhere, like adventure and some other places, like Harry Potter novel. While reading this book, we can go with, it's like a that's was turning into the movie in our mind. And non-fiction books. These books are a real people, like biographies. When we are reading that books like a documentary, we are reading documentary. And one book is read Attitude is Everything book. This is a self-help book. Uh, by this book, we can this book tells us to how to stay positive, how to change our mindset. Uh, from that, one quote is there, uh, positive attitude is the person's better for tomorrow. uh, la- uh, these books are helps to us to change our habits and things. And next, classic books are, it's like a old books, but now also it's a now also it's a great story books, novels. Some book are there, it is an uh, England book. That book is telling as a family and learn how to relations, how to people are judging the based on our our income way. And it's like a, if that books novels are, when we are reading that books, we feel how to change those things in our lives. And contemporary bestsellers, these books are these books are ever time books. When people are if we are going more years also, we want to read that books. It's like better books, like atomic habit books. Uh, people are now also they want to read, because this book tells us to how to build new habits and how to break the bad habits. These books every time evergreen book. uh, and next, how to make reading habit. First is set a reading goals. Don't go with I want to read one book per a day, so this pages, that page. So set a goal like 5 pages or 3 pages. If you started like 3 to 4 pages, you don't know. While you are reading, you find like I completed this book without knowing. Uh, but first set the goal, because when we are set the goal, we know it fixed in our mind, so we are focused to read. And choose books you enjoyed. Choosing the books what you are enjoying. Don't go with a you don't have interest to read. It's like a going to watch a movie, don't want to watch that movie. And create a reading space. Create this some corner and cozy atmosphere space. You whenever you it's like a VIP space for you and for your book. It's like it feels like you want to go that place regularly. And create a join a book club. Joining book club means it's a workout for your brain. Talk with your friends about books, what is there, how to uh, what is there, how what if anyone friend is booking one book, tell talk ask her what is there in that book, how it is helpful to us. I frequently use it to ask these things to our class people, what books are they reading, what is there. Just like that, while doing this thing, we get interest to reading more and more books. And carry a book with you. Whenever you go wherever, just carry the book in your backpack. And whenever you have spare time, you can easily get the interest to read. I have a book, so I want to read. Without uh, taking the phone, it's better to take the book. And read regularly. If you are consistency is key. If you are reading regularly, like a like how we are daily doing brushing and exercises, like that, if we are do regularly, eventually it's become a habit. And next is digital versus and physical reading. Physical books or digital books. First, physical books. Tactile experience means we can feel, we can sense it, we can touch it. Physical books. So, if you are reading physical books, we can some when in childhood also, when we are brought the books or anything, we can smell, right. With that smell, we want to smell. So that smell, we can it inspired to us read the more and more books. And reduce eye strain. By physical books, there is no eye strain. There is no eye strain. And but we are while we are but we are using with gadgets or mobile phone, we easily our eyes get strained. So don't use digital books, because if you are using a mobile phone, you can't feel asleep, but you are reading a physical book. You If after few minutes or 30 minutes, you easily get a sleep. So use this, and it's a free time to for your mobile and your eyes. And collection value. If we are reading if we have started reading, we have started buying more books, and continuously we going to read this. If we are collecting those books, some people are collecting books, and they feel like it's a mini library for them. It's like a museum. They feel if the, not only collection, they have some connection with those books. And memory association. Those books we have some memories, like if we are start reading that books, while turning the pages, with some pages we have some memories. When when we are reading that books, we get to know what while I'm reading that book, how I thought, like that. And digital ebooks. Convenience and portability. It's a convenience, and we can carry the 50 books and more books in mobile. And customizable reading, we can change the font size and color. And if you are reading night time, we can put the night mode, dark mode. And accessibility, we can easily carry it anywhere. And eco-friendly. If you have a like a eco-friendly nature, so don't waste the paper, don't cut the trees. You go with digital books. But for my in my point of view, physical books is more useful. We are we are getting interest, but we are reading digital books, we are getting easily getting distracted for those other things. So start with physical books. Quote, a great book should leave you with many experience and slightly exhausted at the end. You live several lives while reading. While we are reading books, we can experience, we are immersed in that story. We are experience what that person feels. And while reading those books, we are putting our brain in aeroplane mode and we are engaged in that story. This quote from William Styron. And next quote is, today a reader, tomorrow is a leader. Margaret Feller, he says like a, now we are reader, but tomorrow a leader. Like after that we are inspiring those people how to do, how to, we are motivating the people to. And thank you everyone for your attention and time. Remember Margaret Feller quote: "Today is a reader, tomorrow a leader." So keep reading, keep growing, keep learning and leading. Thank you so much.
Okay, great. And compared to the morning, this time I know you got the flow. So this is what the practice makes. A very nice way of presenting and very great rhymings and very great sentence formations and nice usage of vocabulary and everything, whatever is needed for a presenter, you have aced in every area. So great. And compared to the morning, I know this time, as you said, today you don't want to give, but because of my force, you have given in the morning batch, and then now, yeah, you are prepared and come. So this that shows the difference. Okay, but anyhow, this is a good experience, and in the morning batch, everybody knows to you, and it is comfortable. But coming to the other batch and feeling that much comfortable is not the easy joke. Okay, so it's something could make you feel a little bit worried and uncomfortable, but still, I want you to train in that aspects as well. When everything is something known to us, we feel more comfortable and we can perform very well. But when it comes to talking to the complete new set of people, there would be a factor called fear will enter. But I could not see that in you, and really the confidence level and the flow which you maintained entire the presentation was so good. Yeah, good. Alekhya, keep it up
Thank you,
and keep
sir.
going. Yes. And now it's time for feedback. Okay, so I have been observing Kavya's expressions from that starting onwards. So I would like to listen from her. Yes, Kavya.
Sir, like I really liked the way how she was expressing, she in the presentation she was engaging all the audiences and how she connecting the way, like she had much vocabulary in her mind and she continuously using that. I thought like I will also improve that reading habit in mind and I will connected with those. Like when I use my phone, I will just go watching and get distracted easily, and when I use my book and easily get into sleep. So I really liked the way how she presented and explained in a detailed way and without feeling that fear, and explaining that presentation again twice a day. And we
Yeah.
Thank you, Kavya.
Yes. Thank you, Kavya. Next, Somnam sir.
Good evening. While listening, I am thinking of he's that person is expressing our artificial intelligence is saying like that. That flow is very good. That's why I'm thinking. Sometimes I observed her lips, how he pronounced that the sentences words are all the one by one very easily. So that's a very good flow, and the he did initially the first slide is very good. The slide attract to me the library. How the library, the picture is very, by the picture we all attracted to her presentation, and he selected very good content because the content is, it is very helpful to us. Now we are practicing that English habit. So that's how can we benefited from the reading. We can learn more. That's why he selected very good content, and slides are very good. She give great examples. She explained very great examples with the when it is needed the slide, and it is it is a good books is very good for like friends. Last quotation is very good, that today is reader is a tomorrow leader. Now you are a leader. I think that's why you explained you read more books. You explained